What if the very cloth that cradled the crucified body of Jesus Christ has been among us for centuries? How would we know? This provocative question leads us to the Shroud of Turin, a 14-foot-long piece of linen that some believe to be the burial cloth of Jesus Christ himself. This controversial relic bears a faint image of a man, his face marked with a beard and long hair, his body bearing the wounds of a crucifixion. Since its appearance in the 14th century, the Shroud of Turin has been a focal point of intense debate, a crossroads where faith meets science. Is it indeed the cloth that covered Jesus after his death on the cross, or is it an elaborate medieval forgery? Despite extensive scientific investigations, carbon dating, forensic studies, and the most modern technological advancements, definitive proof remains elusive. As we delve into this mystery, remember this: whether a sacred relic or an elaborate forgery, the Turin Shroud commands intrigue and wonder. Before we delve into the science, let's trace the Shroud's journey through history. The Turin Shroud first appears in historical records in the 14th century. It was during this time that a French knight by the name of Geoffroy de Charny came into possession of the artifact. This piece of linen, measuring approximately 14 feet long, was said to bear the faint image of a man with long hair and a beard, similar to depictions of Jesus Christ. The shroud also contained markings that mirrored the wounds described in the biblical account of the crucifixion. De Charny's acquisition of the shroud marked the beginning of its journey through the annals of history, a journey marked by mystery, intrigue, and ceaseless debate. From its initial appearance, the Shroud of Turin sparked intense interest and speculation. Was it truly the burial cloth of Jesus Christ, or an elaborate forgery? The shroud eventually found its way to Turin Cathedral in Italy, where it continues to be housed to this day. Over the centuries, it has been subjected to numerous scientific and archaeological studies, each attempting to uncover the truth behind this enigmatic relic. In the year 1988, carbon dating suggested that the shroud originated in the 13th or 14th century, casting doubt on its authenticity. However, more recent forensic evidence, including unique stitching and bacteriological experiments, suggest that the shroud may indeed date back to the time of Christ. Despite the ongoing mysteries surrounding the Shroud of Turin, its journey through history continues to captivate the world. Whether it is a genuine relic from the time of Christ or a medieval creation, it remains an artifact of immeasurable historical and religious significance. A relic with a history as compelling as the image it bears, the shroud's tale is far from over. Science has been the lens through which we've tried to unravel the shroud's mysteries. Over the centuries, the Turin Shroud has been subjected to countless scientific examinations in an attempt to uncover its origins and authenticity. The shroud, with its faint image of a bearded man and marks of wounds similar to those described in the biblical account of the crucifixion, has sparked fascination and skepticism in equal measure. One of the most significant scientific tests conducted on the shroud was carbon dating, carried out in 1988. This test aimed to determine the age of the linen, and thus provide insight into whether it could indeed be the burial cloth of Christ. The results suggested the shroud was from the 13th or 14th century, a time significantly later than the crucifixion, stirring debate about its authenticity. However, these findings have been challenged by subsequent studies. Unique stitching found on the shroud, unlike anything seen in Europe prior to the Middle Ages, suggests a much older origin. This type of stitching is said to be similar to that found on cloths from the 1st century, the time of Christ, hinting at the possibility that the shroud might be far older than the carbon dating results indicated. Adding to this, bacteriological experiments have brought an entirely new dimension to our understanding of the shroud. These studies have focused on the microorganisms present on the linen, revealing a potential Middle Eastern origin. This aligns with the historical context of Jesus' life and crucifixion, providing another intriguing piece to the puzzle. Furthermore, a forensic study in 2017 indicated that the imprint on the shroud matches the injuries suffered by a person crucified in a manner similar to Christ. The wounds, the position of the body, and the peculiarities of the image all align with the biblical account, further fueling the debate about the authenticity of the shroud. Yet, as with any scientific endeavor, each new finding brings its own set of questions. The carbon dating results stand in contrast to the evidence suggested by the unique stitching, bacteriological experiments, and the forensic study. This discrepancy has led to a complex narrative that intertwines science, history, and faith, leaving room for interpretation and further investigation. The scientific findings present a complex narrative, leaving room for interpretation and further investigation. Beyond science and history, the shroud holds a profound significance for many. It's not just a piece of cloth, but a symbol that resonates deeply with believers across the globe. For many, the Turin Shroud isn't simply an artifact to be studied and probed, but a tangible connection to the biblical narrative of the crucifixion. The Shroud of Turin has significantly influenced faith in various ways. For one, it has served as a focal point for contemplation and meditation. The image it bears, marked by suffering and sacrifice, invites introspection on the nature of human suffering and the boundless love of God. It's a poignant reminder of the biblical story of Jesus' crucifixion and the profound message of sacrifice and redemption it carries. Moreover, the shroud has also offered an opportunity for dialogue between science and religion. The ongoing investigation into its authenticity has not undermined its religious significance. Instead, it has amplified the intrigue and fascination surrounding it, prompting deeper exploration into the mysteries of faith. Furthermore, the shroud has inspired religious devotion and pilgrimage. There's a certain allure that draws believers to view the shroud, to stand before it in quiet reverence. It's a profound, often emotional experience that can strengthen convictions and deepen faith. The Shroud of Turin also plays a significant role in religious education. Its intriguing history and the debates surrounding its authenticity have made it a compelling subject of study, sparking curiosity about the historical Jesus and the early Christian era. In essence, the Shroud of Turin serves as a testament to the enduring power of faith. Regardless of the scientific verdict on its authenticity, it remains a revered symbol that has touched countless lives. The shroud, in its enigmatic existence, continues to stir minds and hearts alike. As we continue to seek the truth, the shroud remains a captivating symbol of faith and mystery. Today, the quest to unravel the secrets of the Turin Shroud continues with renewed vigor. In the bustling world of science and technology, researchers are exploring new avenues to decode the origins of this intriguing artifact. The Shroud of Turin Education and Research Association, for instance, is dedicated to fostering greater understanding of the shroud. By providing access to research data and fostering interaction with researchers, they are creating a platform for informed dialogue and exploration. Simultaneously, the Museum of the Bible is making strides in bringing the shroud's story to the public eye. Through its interactive exhibition on the Shroud of Turin, the museum invites visitors to explore the history, impact, and significance of this controversial artifact. Inspired by the words of two popes, the exhibition aims to mirror the Gospels and provoke contemplation on human suffering and God's love. The scientific community is also making notable progress. New studies are challenging previous notions, suggesting that the linen of the shroud may indeed have originated in the Middle East. Furthermore, a forensic study has indicated that the imprint on the shroud matches the injuries suffered by a person crucified in a manner similar to Christ. These findings, while not conclusive, are adding fresh perspectives to the ongoing debate. Beyond the confines of laboratories and museums, the shroud continues to hold a profound impact on faith. For many, it serves as a tangible connection to the biblical account of Christ's passion, regardless of its historical authenticity. As we look to the future, the Turin Shroud will undoubtedly continue to inspire curiosity and devotion. The ongoing research and exhibitions are not merely attempts to validate or debunk its authenticity, but rather, they are explorations into the heart of one of history's most enduring mysteries. Whether a testament of divine intervention or a remarkable work of human craftsmanship, the Turin Shroud remains an enduring enigma. As we reach the end of our exploration, let's revisit the journey we've taken. We've delved deep into the heart of a 600-year-old mystery, the Turin Shroud. This enigmatic piece of linen, imprinted with the faint image of a man bearing wounds of crucifixion, has provoked intense debate among religious and scientific communities alike. Its story, woven through the tapestry of time, is as rich and complex as the relic itself. From its first known appearance in the 14th century, the shroud has been scrutinized by science, challenged by skepticism, yet undeterred, it continues to captivate the world. Forensic studies and carbon dating provide tantalizing clues. but the shroud guards its secrets well. With every revelation, a new enigma emerges, and the question remains: is it an impressive forgery, or the real burial cloth of Jesus Christ? Beyond the scientific intrigue, the shroud's profound impact on faith is undeniable. It has inspired exhibitions, stirred contemplation on human suffering and divine love, and kindled a deeper connection to the historical events of Jesus' crucifixion. In the face of uncertainty, the Turin Shroud continues to inspire awe and curiosity, a testament to the enduring allure of the unknown.